morning, my fellow friends and teacher. I'm Ashlichach Indraswara from Public Administration Tida University. Today, I'm here to share with you about diversity and discrimination. Diversity refers to the way that we all are different from one another. Some difference can be our gender, sexuality, ethnicity, or culture, religion, or spirituality, family, and how much money we have, or our social standing. 8. Body size and ability. We believe diversity, all the things that make us different, should be appreciated and celebrated. Differences start with being curious and open-minded when someone seems different from us. Discrimination is when people treat others badly because they are different from them in some way. A form of discrimination called opposition is often used to take power away from an individual or a group of people. It can be hard if we experience discrimination, but there are support and ways to resist it. We all have to work at challenging negative stereotypes and not judging people because of how they look or who they are. We can take a stand against discrimination, its forms, racism, sexism, homophobia, fatphobia, ageism, ableism, for example, and look at our own attitude, beliefs, and behaviors. We can surround ourselves with people who are different from us. We all have stuff to learn and our own lesson to teach. Learning the value of diversity takes a lifetime, and sometimes it can be difficult, but also exciting and rewarding. Even though each and every one of us is a human, capable of feeling happy, sad, love, fear, anger, and joy, we sometimes end up being treated differently based on what we look like, who we love, or how old we are. Think about how teens sometimes get treated in a convenience store. In that situation, are you always treated with respect? Have you ever felt like you have been judged unfairly just for being young? This is an example of how young people are sometimes judged unfairly. It also shows that in some situations, just being older can mean having some extra social power. This is sometimes called having privilege. Privilege can be hard to understand, but usually the people who have the most privilege or social power deal with the less, ageism, racism, sexism, homophobia. The terms privilege refer to special status and entitlements that are unearthed. These are rights or advantage accessible only to members of a dominant group. Privilege is something you are born into. For example, being born rich or middle class, being white, or even speaking English as a first language. Privilege is often taken for granted. Many people are unaware of their own privilege because they are not taught to see it, and it seems normal. Some typical examples of privilege include men typically getting paid more than women, white people not experiencing racism, and young men worrying less about their personal safety or dealing with unwanted sexual attention than young women. Obviously, these things are not fair. Some things like women's which become closer to men's are changing. So then discrimination is sort of like Opposite of privilege. It's when you get treated differently because of your age, skin color, gender, body size, sexual orientation, accent, or where you're from. When we judge other people based on these qualities, it's called discrimination. Discrimination is unfair at its heart and it makes life harder for the people who experience it. It can be very hard for someone to cope with their experience of any type of discrimination. Some people feel like the experience makes them stronger, others feel like it hurt them or break them down. For many people, it is impossible to erase the hurt that they feel from discrimination. However, many people can learn to deal with their feelings by seeking support from friends, family, counselor, helplines, or other people who have had similar experience as them. We can help each other out by trying to put an end to our discriminatory behavior and working to stop discrimination in our school and communities. This is all speech that I can deliver. I ideally what I have said is painful for us. I'm so sorry if I had a mistake. Thank you for your nice attention and goodbye.